Buckle up because the Premier League landscape is shifting right before our eyes. First up, we have to talk about the freefall at Stamford Bridge as Chelsea star Moises Caicedo takes a staggering plunge in the player rankings, dropping from 6th all the way down to 66th in the league. It is a harsh reality check for the Blues, whose season is spiraling as individual form vanishes and the team philosophy faces intense scrutiny.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The transfer rumor mill is spinning faster than ever with Manchester United, making a bold move to leapfrog Manchester City in the pursuit of Sporting CP midfield engine Morten Hjulmand. The Dane is ready to test his skills in the Premier League, and with Casemiro potentially heading for the exit, Old Trafford is positioning itself to secure his signature ahead of the competition. The tension is boiling over as Arsenal prepare for a season-defining showdown against Manchester City, and club legend Thierry Henry is pulling no punches. He has issued a stern warning to Mikel Arteta and his squad, demanding they find a new level of intensity and bring real fire to the Etihad Stadium if they have any hope of ending the club's long wait for a Premier League title. Meanwhile, Mikel Arteta remains defiant, insisting that Arsenal can use their hard-fought Champions League progress as the ultimate springboard to silence the critics and conquer Manchester City this weekend. Despite a string of tough tests and injury concerns for key men like Bukayo Saka, the Gunners are pushing for glory. Stay ahead of the game by smashing that subscribe button and hitting the bell icon for all our latest updates. Ever wonder how a rising star can plummet from the top 10 to obscurity in just a few months? That is exactly the brutal reality facing Chelsea Football Club right now. If you look at the cold, hard data, the club's current trajectory is nothing short of a freefall. We are talking about a massive exodus from the Who Scored Top 40 rankings, where Chelsea has been stripped down to just two representatives, João Pedro and Trevoh Chalobah. The most jarring story here is Moises Caicedo, who has cratered from a stellar 6th place all the way down to 66th. It is a staggering decline that mirrors the wider dysfunction at Stamford Bridge. This isn't just about bad luck, it is a direct indictment of the buy young, sell expensive experiment. Talent needs a stable foundation to bloom, and right now, that foundation is crumbling. When the team fails, the individual values vanish, and the strategy backfires. Compare this to a club like Barcelona, who are somehow squeezing more production out of their attack on a fraction of the budget. Chelsea is dangerously close to repeating the mistakes of others, and if the current tactical identity, or lack thereof, doesn't change, we might be looking at a long-term identity crisis. Do you think Chelsea can salvage this season, or is the damage already done? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the Blues, and remember, talent is nothing without a team to hold it together. Could the next engine of Manchester United's midfield be arriving from Lisbon? Forget the rumors. It looks like the Red Devils have officially pulled ahead of Manchester City in the race to sign Sporting CP's standout, Morten Hjulmand. While City has their eyes locked on other targets like Elliot Anderson, United is clearly prioritizing a refresh in the middle of the park. It's no secret that the club is preparing for a major shake-up, especially with Casemiro likely heading for the exit. Even with his recent resurgence, the hierarchy at Old Trafford clearly isn't looking to commit long-term, and that leaves a massive hole at the base of the midfield. That's exactly where Hjulmand comes in. The 26-year-old Dane isn't just a placeholder. He's a statistical beast, outperforming Casemiro in passing volume this season while matching his defensive intensity in tackles and duels. It's a seamless tactical fit for the 4-2-3-1 system they're running. What makes this even more compelling is that this interest isn't just a remnant of the Ruben Amorim era. It has persisted under Michael Carrick, proving the club sees real, long-term value in his profile. But there is a catch. With persistent rumors surrounding a potential Newcastle move for Manuel Ugarte, United is flirting with a real crisis of depth. If they lose Ugarte, they simply have to get this deal right. This isn't just about replacing a player, it's about rebuilding the spine of the team. Do you think Hjulmand has what it takes to thrive in the high-pressure environment of the Premier League, or is this another gamble on a rising star? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for 24/7 expert analysis straight from the heart of Old Trafford. The rebuild starts now. Are you ready for the ride? Is Arsenal actually ready to claim the Premier League crown, or are they walking into a nightmare at the Etihad? Arsenal legend Thierry Henry just dropped a blunt, cold dose of reality for his former club ahead of their season-defining clash with Manchester City. While Mikel Arteta's squad holds a 6-point lead at the top, Henry isn't interested in the math, he's interested in the mentality. After watching a lackluster, uninspired draw against Sporting Lisbon, Henry didn't mince his words. He flat-out said if the Gunners show up against City playing the way they did in Europe, they might as well not bother showing up at all. It's a harsh assessment, but let's be honest. When you're staring down a Manchester City side that has dominated the league for years, you can't just hope for a result. You have to take it. Henry is demanding that legendary fire Arteta keeps talking about. He's tired of the talk. He wants to see it on the pitch where it actually matters. It's not just Henry feeling the skepticism, either. Jamie Carragher weighed in with a brutal take, questioning whether Arsenal even has the world-class firepower up front to win these massive, trophy-deciding games. He's unconvinced that their attack has the star power to carry them across the finish line when the pressure hits its peak. It's a massive gamble, but this is the defining moment for this generation of Arsenal players. They have the chance to silence every critic, prove they aren't bottlers, and etch their names into history. But words won't do it. Actions will. So I want to know what you think. Does this Arsenal team have the guts to win it all, or is the pressure finally starting to show? Smash that like button, subscribe for more tactical breakdowns, and let me know your score prediction for Sunday down in the comments. At the end of the day, championships aren't won in the press room, they're won in the fire. Is Arsenal finally ready to conquer the Etihad? Mikel Arteta certainly thinks so. After a gritty, nail-biting 0-0 draw against Sporting Lisbon, the Gunners have punched their ticket to the Champions League semi-finals, marking the first time in their 140-year history that the club has reached the last four in consecutive seasons. It's a historic milestone, but the timing couldn't be more dramatic. Following a shaky run of form that included a stinging loss to Bournemouth, the pressure on Arteta was starting to mount. Critics were questioning if this squad had the mental fortitude to challenge for major silverware. Yet, in true European fashion, they dug deep. Despite battling a mounting injury list, missing stars like Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard, they kept their nerve. Arteta was quick to heap praise on his players, calling this achievement a massive push ahead of Sunday's title-defining showdown against Manchester City. It is a bold statement, but let's be honest. Taking on Pep Guardiola's side while nursing injuries and coming off a European slog is the ultimate test of character. While Sporting's coach, Rui Borges, felt his team deserved more from the tie, the reality is that results are all that matter in the business end of the season. Arsenal is now the only English team standing in the Champions League, which speaks volumes about the sheer toll this domestic schedule takes on the players. They aren't perfect, and they know it, but there is immense value in their resilience. As they head to the Etihad this Sunday, the question remains: can this European momentum translate into a Premier League statement, or will the weight of the season finally catch up with them? If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button to stay on the front lines of every major sports story. What's your take? Is Arsenal the team to beat right now, or are they running on fumes? Let me know in the comments below.